So today we're actually be using another named weapon, and you know, I've been doing these videos and a lot of you guys have been enjoying them, enjoying me trying out different things, and this is another one that I remember when it first came out, it was my go-to, and now that it's not, now that it's been out for a while, it isn't my go-to anymore. But I just put it back on a build and I forgot how hard this thing actually hits. Holy. And you guys are about to see in a second the amount of damage, survivability I have with this build. And usually I fight this control points from distance, so you guys probably seen it. Ooh. Come on, bro. Nice, that's good. Ooh, man. Just trying to hold this down right here. Grab these. Whoop. Yep, let's back up real quick.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You should be good now. Pop that right there. Oh yeah, we're right in the mix of this. We're about to go down. I want to get some of those trophies, to be honest. We should be able to get right now. Yep. Alright, we'll be able to take all these guys out. Yo, this is too easy, baby. Just look at the stacks. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting like that.
Damn it!
I think that boss actually died. I think so, right? Oh no, he ran all the way back here. He didn't want none of this heat. Ooh, baby. Y'all see this? Alright, get rid of all this. Dang, this. I forgot how good this AR is. How much extra damage you get. Alright, so I kind of want to hold this real quick. Wait till them come. I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna pick up that trophy as soon as he comes, so I get that initial buff. Let me get closer. All right, perfect. Now we grab that. Headshot. Boom. Holy. Anybody else? Yeah, we got. They're coming over here. I don't want to push too far forward because these guys actually like to. They actually spawn from both sides. Let's see what happens. Keep running around here. Man, you guys already seen, man. It's pretty easy. You guys get. You know what's crazy about this? We're sitting at almost 1.5 million armor, which is even crazier. All right, they're gonna be spawning from the other side now. Pick this up. Yeah, so we're sitting at almost 1.5 million armor, and you can see how quick we are actually melting enemies. And to have that kind of survivability, I haven't really been in any situations except when they started shooting me in the back. So we got him. Once we get this, should be a wrap, baby. One more.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Guys, done. Easy, baby. Grab this. Ah, he's done. Yo, that was so quick. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, you guys saw that in action. This named AR is still really good, but which one is it? Let's dive into the full build so that way you guys can see it. The weapon we are talking about is the test subject. Yes, this is that named AR that came out a little while back, and it's probably one of my favorite ARs to run when I do run a skill with it, and it's actually really nice. What I do like about it does have like that manhunt symbol when you get the name version, the skin for it. Really good. So the way the build is set up, we definitely need to have the gunner class. The gunner class is going to give us that 10% armor on kill, which is going to help us stay up. It also has a lot of other bonuses that I like, but yeah, this is probably the class that I would run on most of my solo builds. So yeah, you can see we have the test subject right here. This is gonna be at 113,000 damage. Now you guys gotta remember, this is with the full 30 stack on the backpack because I just finished clearing that control point. So we have 50 round mag, assault rifle, health damage, damage to targets out of cover, and then it has perfectly in sync. And that's why it hits so hard, because we get 20% skill damage when we're hitting an enemy. We also get 20% weapon damage when our skill's hitting an enemy. And if you're doing it at the same time, that's 40% skill damage and 40% weapon damage that my turret's getting and my weapons getting. So that's why it actually works really good. Now the way we have the setup, we just have crit chance, a 20 round mag, and then we also have a 5% crit chance muzzle. For the secondary, it's really up to you. I have a Scorpio here. You saw I didn't even use it through the whole thing, but it is there as a failsafe. It's a great secondary to put on almost every single one of your builds. So the way we have this set up, you guys can see that we're at 1.4 million armor, almost at that 1.5 with 331,000 health. We have a Grupo Sombra mask with a 15% critical hit damage. We have an armor roll on here, crit chance, crit damage, and a crit damage mod. But yeah, so that's how we're getting some armor rolled on this build, because we do have armor rolled, and it's not fully maxed out, but I feel like when you max this build out, it could actually perform a lot better. And if you want a build that gives you that survivability, well, this is the one. For the chest, we're running a Fenrir's chest for that 10% assault rifle damage. We have weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and another crit damage mod. And the talent I decided to go with is Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds. Now this does stack up to 25 times, so that means you can have 25% extra weapon damage. I think it's a great talent to run on a crit chance, crit damage build. If you feel like you don't have enough survivability with this build and you're fighting a lot of people within those 10 meters, you can put Intimidate, because every time you pick up one of those stacks, you'll actually get that. But you could also even run Unbreakable if you want to have a really good failsafe. So that'll put you're beating a big chunk of armor back every time your armor breaks. I just like the extra damage with the Obliterate. For the holster, we have a Jessica holster, which is going to give us weapon damage, critical hit damage, and then critical hit chance. And if you want to have a little bit more armor, you definitely could roll another armor roll on this build. For the knee pads, we have the Overlord knee pads. So these are the main knee pads, which are the Fox Purrs. So we have armor rolled on here. We have damage targets out of cover for that multiplicative 8% damage, and then we have that 12% critical hit damage. For the gloves, we have the Petrov contractor gloves, the name gloves, so they're called the contractor gloves, with armor rolled on here, another armor roll. So we actually have 4 pieces with armor on it. We have 8% damage to armor, which is multiplicative, and then we have a critical hit damage roll on here. And then finally, what sets it off and why you guys saw that I had so much damage on my build and had some survivability, and every time I got that, I picked up those trophies, the Memento backpack, weapon damage, armor, skill tier, critical hit damage. Now this isn't my maxed out Memento backpack. My maxed out one is on my other build, but you guys saw, even with a not maxed out build, it still performs really well. So kill confirmed, you guys know we have 4 blues on here, 3 reds, and 1 yellow. So every time we are picking up a trophy, we're getting 15% weapon damage, we're getting 40% armor, and then we're getting 5% skill efficiency. Already on top of, once we have a full 30 stack, as you guys were seeing, that's 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen. So having that all on top of this build is why we're able to really just drop enemies left and right. We go into the stats real quick. You see we're at 48% crit chance, 154 crit damage, 75% headshot damage, and 113,000 weapon damage with the full stack. And let's see if we can actually see the stack of the armor regen. So the armor regen actually already reset, so we don't see it on here, but remember, you get a 3% armor regen on this build. Armor on kill, 144,000, which is actually really good. And then we're sitting at 1.4 million armor, almost at that 1.5. If we could get all our armor rolls, we would be sitting around 1.5 million armor. But yeah, that's the build right there, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, ain't nothing but skills out.